Hello. Recently I have been helping a friend who has a small business get together her employees' statutory entitlements. She has started to recruit a couple of individuals. They are the first individuals in which she's employed, so it's really important for her to know what rights they are entitled to. And I thought this might be helpful for some of you who have small businesses and are potentially looking to employ your first member of staff, or if you already have a small group of employees and you just want to know what they are entitled to, or where you can find that information of what they are entitled to from a statutory perspective. So there are quite a long list, and I've got them written on my screen next to me, so I'll be looking backwards and forwards so I don't miss anything. I will be providing links to each employee statutory right, so you can go on and look for that information for more information. And also the rates of these often change on an annual basis, usually April time, so it is good to check what the current rate is, especially if you're not watching this now, you're watching it in the future. So first we've got national minimum wage, and the current rate of national minimum wage is £11.44p, which will be increasing in April 2025 to £12.21p for employees over the age of 21. Now, the link I will provide will also include what the minimum wage is for those under 21s and apprentices. Next up we have holiday, and if you work full-time you are entitled to 28 days, which do include bank holidays. Next we have rest breaks, which is 20 minutes if you work over 6 hours, and that is 20 minutes uninterrupted. Working hours: cannot work more than 48 hours unless the employee opts out of the 48-hour week. Discrimination: it is against the law to discriminate against protected characteristics, which include age, gender reassignment, being married or in a civil partnership, being pregnant or on maternity leave, disability, race including colour, nationality, ethnic or national origin, religious belief, sex, sexual orientation. For whistleblowing and part-time work, I'm just going to provide the links. Sick leave: employees are entitled to statutory sick pay from the 4th day of a sickness. Now, if the sick period is within 8 weeks of a previous sickness and they received statutory sick pay within that first round of sick leave, then they would get it from day one of the next sick period if that is within an 8-week window. The current rate of statutory sick pay is £116.75p per week, which is likely to increase in April 2025. An employee can self-certify for 7 calendar days, and after that they will need a fit note. Next we have leave, which includes all the forms of family leave, such as maternity leave, adoption leave, shared parental leave, paternity leave. Now, maternity and adoption leave, employees are entitled to up to 52 weeks of time off, and the statutory payment is £184.03p a week, but for the first 6 weeks they are entitled to 90% of their average weekly earnings. That's for the first 6 weeks, and then from week 7 to 39 they're entitled to £184.03p per week, and that is for maternity and adoption leave. Shared parental leave is for both parents, and that's for a total of 52 weeks. That's the time off. Now, statutory payments could be paid up to 37 weeks, and the rate is the same as maternity and adoption leave. Paternity leave is for 1 or 2 weeks, and the statutory payment is also the same. The notice period should be outlined in the employee's contract. And finally, redundancy pay is a form of dismissal when employees need to reduce their workforce, which employees are entitled to. So like I said at the beginning, I am going to provide a link of websites where you can get more information on each area I have just outlined. And these are rights of every employee. So yeah, it's really important for anyone employing any amount of employees to know what the statutory entitlement of their workforce is. And if you do have any other questions, or if you would like a bit more information or you don't understand the information within the links that I provide, please feel free just to reach out to me and I'll happily help if I can. Well, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.